Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Friday is the day ruled by Venus. So green is the color that connects you with the Venus energy, and Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. So Friday being a day ruled by Venus, Venus is not only about the goddess of love, she is the goddess of abundance. And abundance comes in many ways. Abundance comes by way of finances and intimacy and all of the things that are truly success. Success is about feeling abundant, soul deep. So even experiences, rich, sensual experiences, that's Venus energy. And so that's today, Friday, Venus energy. And so the ascended masters that showed up for me today, the Holy Spirit, to expect miracles. So I'm really hoping that, I've been feeling really exhausted, and I actually feel really good today. I went through a ceremony of setting some intentions and clearing up some energy in my own etheric space. And so for this card to show up this morning, I'm feeling really good about this. I'm expecting miracles. And I don't think I should have this conversation right now. Douglas, thank you for that. I accept and receive that compliment. Thank you. And so Archangel Haniel showed up again. And so she is the one who always shows up in the moon card for me. And so this is the passion card. And the passion is also not only about intimacy and sexual passion. Passion is about what is your fire and zest for your life, for the things that you do, for the way that you move through life. Move through life with passion, and I most wholeheartedly do. So this, I think, is showing me because my beautiful soul sister Lisa explained to me the energy of Haniel is more about the cycles. So not only moon cycles, but like the cycles of our emotion. And I was moving through this like really dense, feeling emotional and feeling exhausted, but also like dragging myself because of the resistance to sharing what I'm meant to share, what spirit wants me to share. And so now it's saying I'm passionate. So I am really starting to feel better about feeling more fearless. And remember, we had this conversation yesterday. Fearless is not the absence of fear. Fearless is in the face of fear, behaving differently. And so I do feel that way. And then Hilarion showed up. This is interesting because he originally showed up in this first deck, the Ascended Masters deck. And but it kind of like fell out of the deck, and it didn't feel like a jumping, like a card normally jumps. And so I put it back in the deck and shuffled. And so for him to show up in this deck, I was like, oh, maybe it did actually jump out of the deck. So he showed up again anyway. So isn't that amazing? I mean, the universe is just magical. So maybe this is the miracle of the day. Saying. Anyway, Hilarion, this is about healing. It's not only physical healing, but healing on every level. Spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, all levels of healing. So doing that always, always, always. I mean, that's my work, even for the consciousness. And so the Enchanted Forest showed up. This is about bringing in the magic of mystery, right? So this is kind of like that energy that I had mentioned before. When you receive a present and someone says, hold out your hands and close your eyes, it immediately creates magic around the receiving. You're not shaking that package or sizing it up and trying to figure out what's in it. So this card embodies that energy. Like, close your eyes and open your hands. Like, just receive. Just be in the magic of it. And what do I need to release? This is hilarious. So, what do I need to release? What do I always need to release? Stop being a bitch ass, right? Like, self-doubt for sure is always something that permeates my being. So, I do still get nervous when I have sessions. I do still get nervous when I am talking to you. And so like last night I laughed about it, but beautiful Susan, I mean, she's the most amazing spirit and soul. And she is my web designer. She's amazing. So we are in the works, like I mentioned yesterday, putting my meditation classes on my website because it's not feasible for me to teach privately anymore. And so we went to the studio to check the lighting and the sound and the camera setup and how we were going to do it so that I could do it in the studio. I love that space. And her daughter was there, and her daughter is a beautiful spirit too. She's the same age as my son. And I couldn't speak. She's like, say something. And I completely froze. And she goes, this is just a microphone test. But I was such a bitch ass. I was like, I don't know what to say. 1, 2, 3, testing. She's like, just say something. So it was hilarious. And so I went through that. By the way, Roostagram, when you took away the request. But just so y'all know, like when you send a request to be in the video, it actually shows your face. And so I think that people don't realize that, like you're already on it. So you can ask a question or make a comment in the comments and I actually will see it. That's why I'm wearing my glasses so that I can actually see if someone comments or has a question. But if you send a request to be, it actually shows you a split screen with me. And so I allowed this one woman one time to do it and she was in bed and she didn't realize that she was on the video. So oops. So I just mention that all the time. But anyway, Lost Lands showed up. This is powerful because Spirit has been guiding me to travel more, anchor my energy and grid points. And so that's part of what I'm moving through, like changing how I work, because right now I'm at like 50-50. I have clients globally, so a lot of my sessions are remote. We do it by like FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, sometimes just audio, WhatsApp. But the other are face-to-face. But I know that if I'm traveling, I can still do most of my work. And so going through that. But this card definitely says that. The saying that Spirit wants me to share something. So the traveling is one bit, the lost land, saying that Mother Earth knows me because I am an ancient soul, and so she is very well acquainted with me. So when something feels familiar, it's because I'm being endowed with the wisdom of memory. Now, this also is telling me, I know that you are being guided to share something deeper about yourself, and you feel inequipped to share it. Or may even feel unworthy to share it. And so my unworthiness then becomes, which is true, that is on point. I am being guided to share something about myself. I really want to have this other chart done before I share what I have to share. And there is a conversation that will be had about this. And I believe everything has been building up to me having to share this, and this is why these messages have been being given to me over really my lifetime, but really like turning up the volume on it, because I am so obedient to Spirit, and Spirit has been giving me stuff that I've had to radically push myself past self-doubt to share, and have braved that and done it. And then it was like, okay, so how about this? Can you be obedient with this? And I'm like, nope. And I, honest to God, stood like a child, like inner child with my fists down to my side, like, nope, I'm resistant to even accepting that gift to say this. And it's boiled down to like worthiness. And so, like I say, as long as we're in these earth suits, we are still healing. So even the Grand Dalai Lama, he is still healing too. So even though I am definitely ahead of many of you, I am not above any of you. And I am definitely not beneath any of you. We are walking this together. And here's the thing that I have to hold myself to. When I move up, it allows those that are behind me to also move up. And I am being a bitch ass. I'm calling myself out. And so I am trying to find the most comfortable way for me to do that. Not trying to control it, just trying to find a way that that I can so deeply embody the message. That. Honor it, I guess, because it is huge. And so finding a way to deliver it that is honoring as well. And so love and power showed up. Love and power is the culmination of the human experience. Can you embody love and use it as power for, not power over? This is the true embodiment of the human experience of returning to unity consciousness. There is such an imbalance right now with love and power. And people really don't even know what the fuck love is. And it's kind of disheartening. So like moving into that energy. You know what? I just want to say, like right now, the male energy, holy fuck. I love every single one of you for showing up right now. I am so mind blown right now that I am sharing this space with Divine Masculine and so many of you. It is humbling and it is really, really kind of cracking me open. Thank you. Holy shit. Literally, there's only like one female on this right now. And I am my ears are ringing and everything. It's crazy. Wow. Wow. I am so honored. Thank you. Oh God. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to compose myself. I'm sorry. Thank you, Quran. God, 1,000,000 hearts to you. Thank you. Thank you for actually seeing me. It's so amazing. And Jackie, I don't know if you can feel this as feminine. Diana, I don't know if Diana is even still here. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. I just want to kind of marinate in it for a minute, but I need to talk, I know. Wow. So breathe showed up, and I'm really like, that really did take my breath away for a minute. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. So the stone of today is Barret. Barret is a storm stone. So it stimulates all chakras. And look at the picture on that card anyway. Barret is all about revelation. And I love this piece of Barret because it kind of reminds me of a butterfly. The way it just, I love the way that looks. And Barret brings revelation. Revelations are about seeing something that you haven't seen. All of this male energy is definitely like, wow, what a gift. Thank you. So thank you. And then the 33 is a synchronicity for me. The 33 is the harmonizing of all of our parts. It's the mind, body, spirit. But this card is all about the you who show the way. And this card really is about the culmination of what I've been coming into really for this year. I did a sweat lodge right after Christmas, literally the day after Christmas. And I felt bad. I had to tell my kids, wow, there is like so much masculine energy today on this live. I love you all. I am so humbled by this. Thank you for showing up. So the you who show the way, what I got in that sweat lodge, and every sweat lodge is powerful for me, but in this particular sweat, I relived through a past life, but I felt also an initiation. And sweat lodge is always an initiation. You really bring yourself to the brink of physical death and then rise up. And I have never had an issue with the physical part of sweat lodge, and the spiritual part is so powerful for me. But when I came back, I felt such an extreme balancing of my masculine, feminine. And I knew this is what I have to teach, because I felt the merging within myself. And how do I teach this to the collective? And one was that because I embody it, just show yourself, be more visible. And that was literally like the most uncomfortable thing that I was guided to do, was to be more visible. Because, I mean, I'm just being honest. I like playing small, and I like my little world, and because it feels safe. And it feels way more easy to control when it's small, but I know that I'm not meant for that. So really like moving and pushing myself, showing, exposing more facets of myself is really what this card is about. And I'd shared it today in a post, but I want to read this, just this part, because I feel like everyone should be doing this. This is about aligning and really being your authentic self. Like, no more editing. Be yourself radically in every environment and in any company, and that there is no possible way to offend anyone when you are in your highest integrity and heart-centered. There is literally no one to offend, because everyone is you. Like, for all of this masculine energy to show up for me today, I know, like, wow. I can feel masculine energy is all about support, right? And the divine masculine in its healthiest form is the foundation that the feminine needs to fully embody her feminine safely. And I think that's why I was cracked open to such emotion, to have that much support. That, wow. Thank you. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to read. Anyway, so it says, even in your unquenchable passion for service to humanity, to the world, that offers you so much, There is a time when your most powerful offering is actually and most simply that of your presence. You show the way. You who inspire through how you choose to live and be. You who sometimes think yourself to be invisible. Wow, I'm processing throat shit. This is amazing. You who consider yourself to be of no particular or exceptional worth. Yes, you. You who through your choice to live your truth, reveal my face, demonstrate my love, and embody my presence. Heal my beloveds and love my creations. And on that note, I am done. Thank you all for gifting me your most valuable commodity, your time and your energy. I feel you. I so feel you. And I am sorry for any disharmony that I have created. Please forgive me. I am sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you for this opportunity. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Maybe later of a baby we can go have.